CallRail, who we were like, head to head with, in litigation with, they're like, we want to talk about an acquisition. And like, look, and then so I'm like beat up and look, maybe this was their strategy, and honestly, it worked for them. And it worked for me too. I think everything was great. I think it was a win-win, and I like their team a lot, actually. But they were like, basically, like, we want to talk about acquisition. And we had been in litigation. We had gone through deposition. Like, we were deep. I'm like in this recovery house, or like I'd gone through. So basically, I went through 2 months of like inpatient, like recovery. And then you go to like a house to live, like a sober living place. So it was like towards the end of that, they asked about that. They actually pinged one of my investors, and he asked me, he's like, you probably don't want to do this. And I was like, no. I want to have that conversation for sure. So we ended up like talking, and it was basically like they would acquire, like figured out, negotiations and all that. They would acquire us. We would settle this lawsuit. Kind of everything happened at once. And then it ended up happening and closing in May of 2021.